I see 4 early birds. How are you? Say hi so I can know who you are and officially welcome you to Kai's Creative Learning. It's commonly confused words Saturday night. So say hi so I know who we have here. I'm seeing 4 persons. 1 thumbs up, thank you. Hey Jackie, welcome sweetheart. Hi Kevisha. Jackie, I am here but doing an assignment. So Jackie, are you saying I'm not gonna have your undivided attention tonight? Kevisha, how are you, sweetheart? Byru, one of my early birds. How are you? Good to see you, Byru. My personal. I'm not happy to hear that, Jackie. But you gotta do what you gotta do. How much that? I appreciate that, Byru. I appreciate that 100%. Kevisha, you're at the supermarket. Things back to normal there, Kevisha? Or is it your shopping day? Okay, Kadian. Hey, Dijane. Kadian, you scared me. You probably were too early. I was a little bit late. Dijane, how are you, sweetheart? Guys, I am so drained. I'm extremely drained tonight, but we're still gonna do it. Let me share the link because I was late and I'm not seeing much persons so far. So let me share the link. Okay, Kevisha, that makes sense. Hey, Kadian, what's up, sweetie? Are you feeling better, Dijane? I know you weren't well last week. Guys, just bear with me 1 minute. I'm sharing the link. And you can go ahead and share it as well so your friends or families can join us tonight. Awesome, Dijane. Happy to hear that. So, guys, please, I have 6 of you on here. Please hit that thumbs up icon and also share the link so your friends and family can join. They might find something interesting tonight. Hey, Melrose. Good to see you, sweetheart. I'm just sharing out the link. If you don't mind, do the same for me, Melrose, please, so that your friends and family can join us. I'm just sharing out. Denise, what's up, sissy? Share the link, sis. Share it out. Share the links then so everybody can join us. It's going to be commonly confused words night. Pretty easy. I shared the link on my WhatsApp today with all the playlist with all the videos. Hey, sissy. Thank you, Stan. Hey, Sash. What's up, baby girl? Kada. What's up, Nisi? Clifford. Mr. Chippy. Behave yourself. All right, guys, I'm seeing 8 of us and 5 thumbs up. Please remember to hit that thumbs up icon. And share the link so that your peeps can join so that we can get started. Hey, Kalina, what's up, baby? How are you, Kalina? Denise, why am I not seeing Jessie? Sasha and Kada, start sharing the link, guys. We're 11 strong, and I'm starting in 5 minutes. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're just waiting for some more company. Five minutes and I'm starting. Where are my people? Where's Ramesh? Where is Yuda? Where is Rihanna? Please tell Jessie to join, but she on vacation. She can't be on vacation when our auntie is on. Oh, babe, share the link, please. Um, Baru, click the X to close off the chat, and then you'll see the thumbs up. Hey, Samora, what's up, baby girl? Hey, Carrie, thank you guys for coming. I'm just sharing the link. Hopefully, some others will join. I'm seeing 11 of us right now. My connection is unstable. So. All right. Stand back up, come. All right, I think that's about it, guys. I'm done sharing. So I'm giving them a minute now to join, and then I'm going to start. Put it on. Stain. Hi, Stain Boss. Hi, Rashawn. Thank you guys for joining. Stain and Rashawn, please stay with us. Don't just say Kata sent me and then you leave. Stay with us and let's have a good night together. All right, so I'm seeing 17 persons, guys. So I am going to start. Hopefully, some more will come, but if not, I am happy to have you guys. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for joining. Now, tonight will be our commonly confused night, as we have discussed a few weeks ago. On my channel, there are, I think, 7 videos showing some commonly confused words, words that we have made mistakes with over and over, words that we have heard people made mistakes with over and over. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. And so I have decided on a Friday to teach some of these words as a lesson. I've not gotten a chance to do a lot. I was shocked today when I realized it's only 7 lessons, but it's more than 7 words anyway. And so tonight we'll be talking about some of them. So basically, what I will be doing, I'll be reading some sentences for the most part, and I will tell you which 2 or 3 commonly confused words we're thinking of, and you'll fill the blank with one of those words by, well, you're going to type it so it's really spelling. Hi, Adriana. Welcome, Adriana. I'm happy to have you, sweetheart. If you don't mind, just tell us who invited you to KAYIE'S Creative Learning so I can tell that person a big thank you. And thank you, sweetheart, for joining. I appreciate your presence. So, guys, as I was saying, I'll be reading some sentences. You'll be filling the blanks with the correct spelling of the commonly confused word or words. And I will also be asking you for some definition in some areas, but not much. I might chip in and out. Internet is okay, Tara. I hope it holds up so you don't chip in and out. Now, normally I would break for some fun facts. However, tonight I'm going to do it a little bit different. So when I break for the fun fact, I will not be sharing. You will be sharing with us or with me how you have heard these words being used, the incorrect way, whether it is on social media, on the bus, in a taxi, on the street, at school, wherever. Tell us some ways you have heard Sasha Winter. Okay, thank you, Sasha. Appreciate that. Is Sasha on here, by the way? I don't see Sasha yet. Thank you, Adriana, for joining. I appreciate that, sweetheart. So Sasha invited Adriana. Appreciate that, Adriana. And Adriana, you can in turn invite someone else to join with you, and they tell me that you invited them, and then you will be given a chance to win something tonight, depending on how many persons you invite. All right, so for the fun fact, you will be telling me how you have heard these words being used incorrectly on the streets, on social media, wherever you go. And let me just say what's going to happen tonight for the persons who are joining for the first time. I do this every Friday night at 8 o'clock. If you invite some persons, depending on how many, or if you are the persons that have invited the most persons, then you get to win a little token. Also, I'll be asking questions. If you have the most correct answers at the end of the night, you will also be getting a little token. And I am going to begin. I see 18 and 13. Guys, if you join if you start chatting before hitting that thumbs up, please just click the X to close the chat and hit that thumbs up and come back to the chat. Please. Appreciate that. Kevisha, did I say something wrong? Kevisha said Saturday night. So I do this every Saturday night at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure if I said something wrong. Kevisha is correcting me. So every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, you said Friday night. Thank you so much, Kevisha. I'm still used to that Facebook live that I used to do on a Friday night. So yes, thank you. It's every Saturday night at 8 o'clock. All right, I am going to begin. So the first question is, yes, you said Friday. All right, thank you guys, Saturday night. So since we're going to be talking about commonly confused words, I want you to tell me any pair of words that you have heard persons misuse. Any pair of words that you have heard persons misuse. It doesn't have to be one that is on my channel, anyone. So Melrose said, see. Are you saying see with your eyes and see as in the sea, the ocean? Or okay. So Melrose is saying see and see. Carrie says two and two. That's a very common one. And Kevisha says there and there. Very common ones. You and you are or your. Oh, your and your. Yes, that's another good one. Baru says no. Know and no. Clifford is saying present. Welcome, baby. Thank you for joining. All right, so I'm seeing see, to, there, your, no. Any other words that you have seen or heard people misuse? There are so many of them. All right, no more? Not a problem. So Where Baru says bought and brought. That's another common one. All right. So the first question I'm starting with, or the first sentence I'm going to start with, is there, and there. Now I'll be asking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 8 sentences or 6 sentences with these words. Here, yes, here and here. Adriana, by and by. Awesome. So we have seen so many words misused, and we're going to talk about some of them tonight, and hopefully persons who are misusing them will learn to use them correctly. So as I said, we're starting with there. The first one says, choose the correct there. Going to the movie was their idea. All right, Barry is saying there as well. Beryl Jones, welcome back, sweetheart. Thank you again for coming. Kevisha, you're correct. It's Their. So let me make a note of that. Kevisha scored the first point with there. Byru, Karian, and Jackie, you're correct. Melrose, that's not the correct there. So going to the movie was their idea. I'm not going to say the definition because I think later on I'm going to ask you to define, and then we're going to talk about them a little more. Probably I should have done it differently, switch them. All right, so Their is the correct there in this case. Let's move to the next one. I didn't know that they lived over there. I didn't know that they lived over there. Kevisha again with the correct one. Byru, you're a little bit late, but you are correct. Yes, Melrose, this time it's There. Karian and Jackie, you are correct. So they live over there, There. Yes, Mama. Welcome, Mommy. Thanks for joining. Kalina, you left. Thanks for coming back, sweetheart. Mom, make sure you hit that thumbs up icon for me as you join. I'm seeing 19 and 16. Not sure who didn't tap it. All right, so next one. We need their help. Kevisha. Kevisha, you have 2 points already. Hope you're not far from home, Kevisha. All right, so Melrose this time got that one first. We need their help. It's Their, so it is Melrose this time. I'm seeing Kalina. You're welcome, ma'am. Oh, mommy's at lunch. Mommy Baru saying hi to you. Kerry, Jacqueline. Oh, Baru saying you was making a mistake. All right, so it's Their this time, guys. Welcome back, Tara. Yes, Adriana, you're correct, but a little bit late. All right, moving on. Next one. They're at the beach. They're at the beach. How do we write this there? They're at the beach. All right, Melrose is on a roll. Melrose, you left out the apostrophe, but that's fine. I'm going to give it to you. Still, I know you're typing quickly. Kevisha, Tara, Karian, Jacqueline, Kalina, and Kalina, yours, you left out the Y, Kalina. Byru, you are correct, guys, but it was Melrose again. All right, next one. No, Adriana, that's not the correct one, sweetheart. And I hope you're with us. You're answering the right question and you're not lagging. I'm not sure. All right. There are two people on my live tonight. Really? Let me change that. There are 19 people on my live tonight. How do we spell there? There are 19 people on my live tonight. Yes, Tara. So Tara is off with a point. T-H-E-R-E. Wait. No, Baru. That was Baru. Sorry, Tara. Baru is before you, sweetheart. Baru, I almost took your point, but I catch it quickly. So it was Baru, then Tara, Kerry, Colina, Cadian, Stenise. Baru, what are you saying no about? I guess you're saying it was a Tara. Is that what you were saying? Jackie. Hi, Jean. Welcome. Happy to see you. Mommy saying there, correct. Tara, Baru, I see that. Claudia, how are you, Claudia? Welcome, sweetheart. Yes, Baru, that was my mistake. So it's you this time. Jean, happy to see you. Start working, Jean. Oh, I know. Busy I took out tonight, teacher. Okay, next week we'll check in. That's all right, Jean. I know you have your thing going tonight. I had to check in though. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that, Jean. All right, Mommy Steady is saying hi. All right, moving on. Do you know if they're coming? Do you know if they're coming? Which there would you use to fill the blank? Stenise. All right, Stenise, you got that one. You are correct. Wait. Hold on. It's Melrose. Stenise, sorry, it's Melrose. What's happening here? Let me change this. So I had Kevisha, Melrose, and then Baru. All right, let me go back through that. So yes, it is Melrose. Baru, no. Stenise, you were after Baru. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Kerry, yes. Tara, Jackie. Kalina retracted hers and corrected it. Okay. And Adriana, that's not the correct one, sweetheart. Sorry, Stenise. If you look, you'll see that Melrose was before you. All right. Trevante, welcome back, Trevante. Thank you for joining. All right. So the next one is I want you to give me a definition or the meaning, simple meaning for T-H-E-R-E. Simple definition for T-H-E-R-E. All right. Over there, Melrose is not really giving me a definition. It's giving me an example using back the word there. Kalina said place. Kerry said place. All right. Tara says a position. All right. So you guys are correct with that one. Kalina gets that point. So if I ask you for the definition, Melrose, don't give me back the word. All right, Jacqueline with our big self. Jacqueline, prepositional word, all right. Telling you where something is or whatever. So yes, prepositional word. I'm going over there, Baru, that's an example. In place of something, position. All right. but it is Kalina. Now I want you to define T-H-E-I-R. T-H-E-I-R. Jackie, use smaller words. Denise, you had prepared for that one. I guess you know that one was coming next. Yes, Denise, T-H-E-I-R shows ownership. You are correct. Yes, Jackie, it's also a pronoun. Adriana, sorry, miss, my keyboard isn't working that well. Oh, sorry, Adriana. That's going to hold you back. And Kerry and Byru says ownership. You're all correct, guy, but it is Denise. All right. Now, I guess you know that I'm going to ask for the next one, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. Let me see if anybody typed that one before. Does it seem so? T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. All right, Jackie says contraction, which is what I'm looking for. It's the contraction for, who can tell me the two words? I'll give you the point. So that goes to Jackie. Jackie says contraction, which is correct. Shortening for they are. All right, Kerry, you got that one. Kerry's on the board. Shorten for they are. Yes, Denise, they are. Okay, so T-H-E-Y. Tara, I don't know why you didn't hear the question. T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. That's a contraction, shortened form for the two words they and are. We get they there. They're pronounced there. Now, let me go back to the first and second sentences where some persons were spelling them incorrectly. Yes, Jackie, I said, Jackie, you got the answer for contraction. But then I asked for the two words, and Kerry said shortening for they are. And hers came in first. So, Jackie, you got it for contraction. Is that what you were asking, Jackie? Yeah. Yes, you got it for the for contraction definition, but then I also asked for the two words. What two words are contracted? And Kerry got that. All right, good. Now, T-H-E-I-R shows ownership. So if something belongs to someone, or well, I keep saying someone, but it's not someone, because if it's there, it's more than one. So if something belongs to a group of people or two or more persons, then it's T-H-E-I-R. Now I can see. Okay, mommy. All right, mama. That's T-H-E-I-R if you're showing ownership. T-H-E-R-E, if you watch the video that I posted, it has so many definitions. So even though most persons say it's a place, yes, it refers to a place, but it's not just a place. It has tons of definitions. So you can go back to the channel and link me the fun facts tonight. So how have you seen these words used incorrectly? Whether you want to write the sentence that somebody said or wrote with the incorrect spelling of the words. There. Mine is acting up too, Jackie. I don't know. It keeps saying it's unstable. And Tara says hers is acting up. So I don't know what's happening. Is it my phone or your buffering? It's probably me because it's telling me that my internet is unstable. It seemed to be stable now, but it was saying that a few minutes ago. All right, so how have you seen these words misused? Give me some sentences. I don't know why my internet is unstable. Sorry, guys, just buffer and come, buffer and come. I don't see the sentences yet. Did you guys hear that? So it's time for the fun fact break. So you guys are going to tell me how you have seen THEIR, THERE, or THEY apostrophe RE misused. Misused. Hmm. Barry, we're using the words there. Yes, but Adrian, I wanted to give me an example of the sentence. Give me an example of the sentence with the incorrect there that they use. So Baru saying, I am going there now, and they use no instead of now. But Baru, we want the incorrect use for there. Oh, Jean is still working even though he's busy. Thank you, Kevon. Thank you so much for coming, sweetie. Kevon, please stay with us. Don't just come on and say Jean sent me and then leave. Stay with us, sweetheart. It's gonna be a fun-filled night, Kevon, so stay and enjoy the fun. All right, sweetie, thank you. All right, since nobody is helping me out with the fun fact, I'm gonna tell you one way I've seen their misused. All right, so that's one way they are on their way. All right, Adriana, that's a good one. They are on their way. Should be THEIR and not THERE. That's a good one. And I wrote, they wouldn't even shut their mouth using THERE when it should have been THEIR. Ronaldo. Welcome, Ronaldo. Thank you for joining, sweetheart. I have a gift for their party. Awesome, Byru. So most times it is THEIR and THERE that people struggle with. So remember THEIR shows ownership. So if you're not showing that something belongs, then you're not using THEIR. Naveo, welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. So Naveo and Kevon and Ronaldo are the three latest persons to join. Ronaldo and Navea, please stay with us for the night and have some fun with us. Adrian is saying there. There it is. That's another good one. There it is. So that should have been THERE. Thank you so much, Adriana. All right, let's move on. This time we're going to. All right, thank you, Ronaldo. Appreciate it. This time we're going to die versus die. So DIE versus DYE. And this time I'm starting with the definitions. So I need you to give me one meaning of DYE. Danielle, hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining, Danielle. All right, I want you guys to give me one meaning for DYE. How are you, Danielle? All right, so Melrose says to color something. Good job, Melrose. So DYE, it's either when you're coloring your hair or the material that you use to color your hair. That's dye, or your clothes, or whatever you want to color. To color something, it is a verb. All right, Jackie. Thank you, sweetheart. So it can be used as a verb, and it can also be used as a noun, because the material that you use to color your hair, that's the dye, that's the thing, that's the noun. But if you're doing the act of putting it in your hair, then that's the verb. Thank you so much, Jackie. Happy to know that you're okay, Danielle, and I'm really happy to see you too. Adriana said they tie dye for a living. Adriana, we're not at the sentence yet, sweetheart. We're at the definition. All right, Baru says to change color. Awesome, guys. But Melrose got that one correct. Moving on, now you're going to give me the definition for DIE. One definition for DIE. Hey, Laverne, thanks for joining. How are you? Welcome to the channel, Laverne. Melrose said deceased. Kevisha said dead. All right, Melrose, you're first. Again, Melrose is on fire tonight. Narlene, why are you late? Happy to know you're good, Laverne, and thank you so much for joining. Why are you late, Sissy? I was here wondering what's up with you. All right, so I've gotten deceased for DIE. There's another meaning. Can anybody help with the other meaning for DIE? Adriana said to fall into a deep sleep. I like the way you put it, Adriana. Awesome. Narlene, I was fishing, so I was listening, but couldn't chat as I did. Oh, okay. All right. So I got the dead one. I got the loss of life. Laverne said loss of life. Melrose said disease. Kevisha said dead. Pass off. Those are the same thing. If you pass off, if you're dead, if you lose your life, those are the same. There's another definition for DIE. Persons use it. Is it really I'm dying for hunger? All right, you're eager to do something. There's another definition. If you had watched the videos that I posted today, then you would have seen that one. Yes, yes, Sissy, I totally understand that's what you're saying before you ask the question. No, Baru, they didn't. Something with gold. All right. So what about when you're playing snake and ladder? What do you use? All right, Clifford is saying rest in peace, which is still you're losing your life, you lost your life. What about if you're playing snake and ladder? One of them is a die, so DIE. Yes, sissy, that would be it. And then the die cast machine, right? So more than one dice, singular die, DIE. Thank you, Jackie. So we also have the die cast machine, or it's simply called a die, which is a machine that they use to. I think I have something further on to ask about it. I don't want to give away the clue, but that's a machine, DIE. If a person passed away, DIE. Narlene say if you're eager to do something, but you would say DYING. Adriana says dice. So dice is the plural, as Jackie said earlier. Steny said yes, DIE for the singular. Singular is die. All right, so I'm gonna give that one to Narlene. And I'm spelling her name incorrectly again. I saw it way before you asked the question. All right, let's try this one, Baru, and you see if you see the same thing. I'm gonna ask the question now, and you see if you see the answer first. I'm going to read a sentence, by the way. You're going to tell me which die fits the space. The player threw a 6 on the die. The player threw a 6 on the die. The word is die, guys. You're writing dice. The word is die. The word is die. So Kada, Narlene, and Adriana, that's the plural. That's more than one, but we're talking about one now, the die. Come on. Jean, why you messing with my niece? Come on, guys. I don't see yours, Jackie. I'm seeing, yes, I saw it way before you asked the question. That's Byru. Kada says dice. Narlene says dice. Write it again, Jackie. Jackie, write it again, please, because I'm not seeing it. What's happening? I'm not seeing them. The only thing I see, Kada says dice, Narlene dice, Adriana dice, Jean says good night, Kada. Jackie say I wrote it already. Melrose, I have. I'm not sure if it's it. Byru said something. Since you're not seeing it, really. Yuda, welcome, sweetheart. Let me check another device to see what's happening because I'm not seeing the answers on there. Yes, the plural of dice for Jackie. That's the last thing I saw until she say I wrote it already. She say I wrote it again, but I still don't see it. Then he said she wrote it 3 times. But Karen, normally if they're blocking the word, it would show YouTube would show it to me and ask me if I want to retract it. Yes, Jackie, now I see it. I don't know. Steny said she wrote it 3 times. Narlene said I wrote die, then wrote die. So it's that one and not death. Death, I don't know then. It's die. I am first. I'm going to scrap that one. I'm going to scrap that one. So many persons said they wrote it 2 times, 3 times. That's the 3rd time I'm writing it. I'm going to scrap that one, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Let's try it again and see if it is YouTube that is retracting the word without even showing it to me. All right, Melrose says she wrote it 3 times. So let's move on. I'm scrapping that one. I have not seen any of the answers, and I don't know why. Are you guys seeing the other person's answers? So Melrose, are you seeing Jackie's answers? Jackie, are you seeing Melrose's answer? Welcome, Tamika. Thanks for joining. So Byru, I see dice, but they're saying they wrote die, and I'm not seeing that at all. Is anybody seeing anybody else's answer? D-I-E? All right, so we're not seeing it. So I don't know if YouTube is retracting it without showing it to us. Melrose say yes, she saw Jackie's. I don't know. I'm scrapping that one. Let's move on and see what happened. This one is, what color is the die? So you're spelling die. What color is the die? All right, so write the answer for this one now and let me see. What color is the die? Kevisha. All right, now I'm seeing the answers. Kevisha, Narlene, Kada, Kerry, Melrose, Jackie, and Sandra. I'm seeing DYE now, so that goes to Kevisha. Laverne, I see you saying stare and stare. I think you're responding to something that I've asked a long time ago. Thank you, Narlene. So, Laverne, look on your screen for the word live and just tap it, and you should move forward. There should be no time, no number behind the word live. And if the little dot is white, you're lagging. So click it so it turns red. All right, so I've seen a lot of die. I stopped at Sandra, Adriana, Stenise, Danielle, Huda. Wow, that's a long delay on die, and Byru. Since those came before the question. All right. I read the questions, then I saw the answer. I'm going to tell you guys a little trick. I'm going to tell you guys a little trick because I joined Tara's live and I joined KAYIE'S live. And I noticed, Laverne, you're way behind. I noticed that when I'm on my cell phone, sometimes I'm seeing by the time Kadian finished reading the answers are posted. Or sometimes the answers are posted before she even finished reading the question. Even though on my screen it's not showing that I'm lagging. What I did last night to test that out, I used another device. So I had two cell phones, one that I was using to type and one that I was using to listen. The one that I was using to listen was ahead of the other. So when I looked at that cell phone, I would see the answers coming up before I see it on the one that I'm actually using to respond. So if you guys have two devices, that might be a trick you can use to help you get your answers in faster. That's what I did last night and it worked. Sometimes, however, the phone that was ahead started lagging and then this phone that I'm using to type become start going ahead. So I don't know what happened, but if you have two devices, that's a little trick you can do to go ahead. But make sure the two devices have two different accounts. I'm joking, but but you can try that. Tamika said that's the same thing I do. Something is wrong. I saw the answer when you were talking about that. So basically, what I'm saying, Byru, that's what is happening. You're lagging, even though it's not showing on your screen that you're lagging. So last night I was confused when I realized that answers are coming in before Kadian even finish. Tamika says, "Stop talking me secret." Even before Kadian finished asking the question, I was seeing the answers. And then I said, let me try, because Tamika was the one that mentioned it one week that she was using two devices. So I said, let me try it. And I got another phone, put it on the thing, the live, and was listening to that one, and it was way ahead. So I had to, the one that I was writing on, I had to turn the volume all the way down and listen to the other one and then answer the question on this. So there's nothing I can do, guys, and there's nothing you can do. One week I was accused of cheating when one person thought that I gave Tamika the answers because they were seeing her answers before I actually finished reading. But that's not it. It's the internet. Kadian says, same here. Kate Tara say, I log every week. Or just double tap on the screen and it will keep you right on track. Jacqueline say, I use my phone and TV. Okay, Jackie. Yuda say, we've been telling you this for a long time. We've seen answer before you get done reading. Usually the one on time. Yes, Yuda, I know you guys have been saying that, and that's what I just said. Persons were even saying that I was giving the answers to persons because I wanted specific persons to win. But nothing I can do. Just get two devices. Run and grab your other device and turn it on quick. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Are we ready? So, he produced a square hollow on the coin using a die. Thank you, Yuda. Thank you so much, Yuda. I appreciate the confidence. He produced a square hollow on the coin using a die. See, you guys are writing dice again. The word is die. So Melrose and Kada, you have dice. Um, good night to you all. Special good night. Hey Howie, good night, sweetheart. Kevisha, you're not correct this time, baby. Tamika, no, that's not the correct die. No, mommy. I don't see the correction, Melrose, so write it again. All right, so Jackie, I'm seeing it now. It seems as if YouTube don't want you to write the word DIE by itself, because you guys are saying you write it, but I'm not seeing it. Singular for dice. All right, so I have to give it to Melrose, not Melrose, Jackie. She said I wrote die up top. Oh, Jesus. I cannot give an answer if I don't see it, guys. I am so sorry. I'm not going to ask any more question with DIE. I'm not going to ask anymore. It seems as if YouTube is retracting them. But is die a bad word, YouTube? Why don't you want us to say die? I don't know. Guys, if Melrose, even if you tell me where it is, I'm not seeing it. It's not there for me. All I see is Melrose dice. Kada dice. Then how is saying I? Kevisha said DYE. Tamika and Sandra DYE. Then Melrose, you said I correct it. Jackie said I wrote die up top. Adriana DYE. Narlene, I wrote the die, singular for dice. Baru, I wrote it already. Melrose, no, it's me. Melrose, I'm third in line. So, guys, I'm not seeing the word. Hmm? Yeah, but I don't see it on mine.
They will see it in their thing.
All right, so my husband just wrote the word DIE. He brought his phone to me. I am seeing it on his phone, but I'm not seeing it on my screen. So I guess YouTube is saying it's a bad word. They could be telling you to do it as a curse word. Our comment is below mine. All right, guys. So I don't know if the word die has another meaning and YouTube is retracting it. So let's just scrap those die questions and move on. So lines through the DYE and the DIE so we can move on. And I have so many of them. I even have the ones with ING, but I'm just going to take them out. So you know what's going to happen? YouTube is going to tell me that my video messed with their thingy. But yes, guys, when I tell you that I don't want certain things to happen on here because YouTube has some rules, they can flag your channel just like that. Because it's flagged by YouTube, no, but the person who writes a word won't see it. Yes, it has another meaning. They probably see it as a hate crime. All right, so Tara is saying it has another meaning. Probably I don't know that meaning. And Byru is saying it's probably seen as a hate crime. So let's just scrap that and move on, guys. So we're going to than, THAN, and then, THEN. We're not even going to do any fun fact about that. All right, so I'm getting messages from persons as well showing me their screen. But as I said, Chippy just wrote it on his phone, brought it to me. I can see it on his phone, but it doesn't appear on my screen. So YouTube is retracting it. So if you wrote it, you're going to see it, but I'm not seeing it. So let's just scrap that and move on. As I said, hi, Caroline. Welcome, Caroline. Hold on, let me just click these notifications off. Welcome, sweetheart, Carolyn Morris. If you don't mind, tell us who invited you so we can thank that person and we welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much for coming. All right, so we're moving to than and then. So now I want you to give me a simple definition of then. Simple definition, not an example. So don't give me a sentence with the word then. I want a meaning, definition. Hey, how we working? Thank you, Howie. All right, Carrie says sequence, and she is correct. So Howie invited Carolyn. Thank you so much for coming, Carolyn, and thank you, Hugh, for inviting her. All right, point in time occurred in the past. Hey, Calvin, welcome, sweetheart. I'm always in the past. You're saying you're always late. That's okay. Um, Yuda says in the past, Laverne said transition word. All right, so it goes to Carrie that says sequence. Then, all right, so Carrie then. She said sequence, yes. So the word then can be used to refer to time, and it can be used to refer to sequencing. One thing, then another thing. My phone is and TV is on and the same timing. I don't know. I don't know, Baru. I don't know what's happening, Baru. Baru, you want to close out and come back? Just end it and then come back, Baru, and see if that makes any difference. It might make a difference. Try that, Baru. All right, so Kerry came in first with that answer. Close it, Baru, and come, because I wanted to participate comfortably. Just end it and then join back. All right, let's move on. So I need a definition now for THAN. THAN. All right, Kerry again. She said comparison. Narlene, comparison. No Melrose, Kada more than. Dijonay used as a comparison for a second point. Shania. Hi, Shania. How are you, sweetie? So it's Kerry again. I think I see 876 a while ago. Did I see 876? Believer Nelson. Yes, with the word sequence. And you're correct. Just a little late. Welcome, sweetheart. Thanks for joining. Hey, Shania. Welcome, baby girl. You're late, but Auntie's happy to see you. All right. So now that you have given me the definitions, I'm going to give you some sentences and you are going to tell me which of the word is to be used, the than or then. I am okay, Kato. Jesse, thank you, baby. All right. He is taller, blank me, than or then. He is taller, blank me. Hey, Daryl. All right, Melrose, you are correct this time. I see your answer bright and clear, Melrose. Daryl Grant, welcome, sweetheart. Say good night, Auntie. Daryl, if you don't mind, could you tell me who invited you, sweetheart? Thank you for joining and welcome to the channel. Narlene, Tamika, Jackie, Kevisha, Believer, Kerry, Carolyn, Adriana, Sandra said Dan, and you are correct. Daryl says it's Brandon. Oh, Brandon, welcome, baby. Thanks for joining. Baby, who is on? Babe? He's not there. Welcome, Brandon. Happy to see you, sweetheart. All right, so that one goes to Melrose. And I'm moving on to another sentence. This time, there is nothing I like to do, blank, talking with you. Oh, sorry, Huda. Now this one says, There is nothing I like to do, blank, talking with you. Tamika. So Tamika, Melrose, Jackie, Kevisha, Kerry, Believer. Now the phone is faster. Okay, I hope you're with me. Laverne and Caroline. You are all correct, but Tamika is on the board. All right, so THAN is correct. Moving on. We'll have to wait until blank to watch the movie. We'll have to wait until blank to watch the movie. Narlene. Narlene, Tamika, Kada, Believer, Kevisha, Melrose said them, but I know you're saying then. Kerry, Jackie, James, how you know, wake me up. Dejanay, Huda, and Laverne. You are all correct, but that one goes to Narlene. Adriana said the questions came before I answer. All right, Adriana, probably your phone is lagging a little bit, sweetheart. But it's the question, the answer is not coming before I ask. There's no way the answer can come before I ask. All right, Auntie, I read the names based on how they appear on my screen. I have Narlene, Tamika, Kada, and then you. So, sorry, sweetheart. It's gonna show that yours is first, but that's not what is showing on my end. All right, so let's move on. Is it still happening to you, Baru? All right, Melrose. So I just told you the trick I used on Cadian's live last night. And the same thing that is happening to you now, that's what was happening to me. But once I had the two devices, I realized that on one device, I was seeing the answer while Cadian was reading. And on the other device, it was totally different. All right, Baru. Yes, love. Some persons are experiencing delays. I guess it's the internet. All right. Let's move to the next one. Last night I watched KBN's live. Blank went to bed. Last night I watched KDN's live. Blank went to bed. Then is correct, and Kada is first, Melrose is second, Narlene, Kerry, Kevisha, Jackie, KDN, Laverne, Byru, Yuda, Darrell, and Shania. So it's Kada. All right, so Tamika is saying continually tap the right side of your screen. I don't know if that works, but I guess it works for her. So continue to tap your screen and see if it works. THOG, welcome back, sweetheart. Happy to have you. Thank you. Thank you, Tara, for inviting THOG. All right, Yuda. That Rose and Melrose confusing my brain. All right, Yuda, so we're on par right now. All right, another one. His voice sounded more pleasantly blank before. His, all right, so Kerry's saying it works and Tamika is saying it works. All right, and Kada is busy answering the question. All right, so Kada, Kevisha, Narlene, Melrose, Tamika, Caroline, Byru, Believer, and Darrell. But it's Kada again. I think this is the last one in that segment. He writes to his mother every now and blank. Dijane, I see yours too, sweetheart. He writes to his mother every now and blank. Narlene. Narlene got that one first. So let me go back up. It's Narlene, Melrose, Tamika, Kevisha, Yuda, Carolyn, Kada, not correct this time though, Kada, Byru, Kerry, Kada corrected herself, Daryl, Believer, Kalina is back. Welcome back, Kalina. All right, so it is T-H-E-N. He writes his mother every now and then. All right. Break again. We did not do our meet and greet, and I'm seeing quite a few persons on here tonight that I'm seeing for the very first time. So go ahead, guys. It's meet and greet time. So say hi. Laverne, it's the first time I'm seeing you. I am happy to have you, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. Appreciate your presence. Brendan, happy to have you, sweetheart. First time I'm seeing you as well. Appreciate your presence and hope you will come again. Carolyn, welcome, sweetheart. We thank you for inviting Carolyn. And I hope you'll have enough fun, Carolyn, that you will want to join next week again. Believer Nelson, thank you for coming again, sweetheart. Appreciate it. Byru, after not seeing you for such a long time, I'm appreciating your presence tonight. Only problem is you're lagging, and I wish I could do something to fix that, but you know I can't. Welcome to all of you that are here tonight. You know, as I always say, I cannot do it without you. So if you do not come, then the show will not go on. Kevisha says, remember to like and share and subscribe. YouTube wants me to hide it. I'm not hiding it. I don't know why. Thank you, Kevisha. So remember, if you're new to the channel, if it's your first time, go back, hit that subscribe icon, please. Don't leave with it still red. So hit that subscribe icon and also that thumbs up icon. Don't forget to hit them, guys. So thumbs up to like and hit subscribe to subscribe. Congrats to Rem. Pick up yourself, Auntie Udo. Am I missing something, Narlene? Alrighty, so are we done greeting? And ready to move on? We can do a fun fact if you're willing to share. Okay. Okay, sis. See? All right. So are we ready to share a fun fact? How have you seen the words than and then misused? Give me a sentence to show me how you have seen the words than or then being misused. Okay, Yuda. Congrats to her, Yuda. Nobody wants to share? How have you seen the words than or then being misused? All right, so Adriana is saying you are happier than me. So you use the correct word there, Adriana. So I'm assuming the person would write then. All right, Byru said he can't recall seeing it incorrectly used. All right, I've seen it incorrectly used so many times. Persons using then instead of than on numerous occasions. I've seen teachers use it. I've seen students use it. And I know that's what you meant, Adriana. And I've seen persons on social media use it over and over again. So just remember, if you're comparing, you're using THAN, and if you're writing in sequence or referring to time, then you're using THEN. All right, I am ready to move on. This time, I am going to I and me. The word I and the word me. Now, first of all, I want you to tell me what part of speech is I and me? What part of speech? Jamrock Tour, welcome to the channel, sweetheart. It's been a long time, Mr. Jamrock. How are you? Happy to see you. All right, Melrose says personal. Carrion says pronoun. Jackie says pronoun. Darrell pronoun. Yourself both. Thank you for coming, Jamrock. Huda says pronoun. And Jackie went back and say first person pronoun. All right, but Melrose, you said personal, but you didn't tell me pronoun. So Kerry got that one first. Tamika is asking if I haven't seen hers. Let me go back and check, Tamika. All right, let me go back and check. Oh yes. Yes, Tamika is there first. Sorry, Tamika. So, sorry, Kerry. I have to take back that one. Tamika was there before you. So sorry, guys. Yes, it was Tamika. Then Jackie said that's a troublesome one. Melrose said I personal, Kerry pronoun. Then I see Byru, Jackie, Darrell, Melrose, Jamrock saying hi again. Huda, Jacqueline, Tamika, Kevisha. I is subject pronoun. Kevisha, remember when I ask the question, you're only answering what is being asked because let me see what the next question was going to be. The next question, Kevisha, was which is a subject pronoun. But now, since you answered that, I cannot ask that question. So I know you guys are brilliant and you have all the answers, but just answer what is being asked because you don't know what the follow up question is going to be. So I have to scrap that one, Kevisha. Andrea, welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. All right, so I'm scrapping that question, Kevisha, and moving on to the sentences. So now I'm going to read the sentence, and you're going to tell me if it should be I or if it should be me. Now remember, I is a subject, who or what the sentence is about. Me is the object, the person that is receiving the action. Think about that when you're putting I or me in the sentence. Remember, if you have watched the video that I posted, you can divide the sentence into two smaller sentences, and it will help you to figure out if you're using I or me, because when you divide it in one of them, the I or the me will not make sense, and you'll see which one makes sense. All right, so the first sentence is Kamal and Blank are going to the movie. All right, Huda, thank you for coming. Sorry you have to leave, but I totally understand. Kevisha is first. Tamika, Melrose, Narlene, Byru, Kerry, Believer, Darrell, and Adriana. But it's Kevisha first with the pronoun I. All right, so I is correct. Let's move on to another one. Blank is the only girl. Blank, I'm the only girl in the house. Believe I know you see your answer first, but trust me, you're not first. It's because you typed it, the Y comes in first. All right, this one is Tamika. So Tamika, Kevisha, Kerry, Melrose says me, no. Narlene and Melrose corrected herself, Adriana. But it is Tamika. Next sentence, Tara, you came in a little bit late, but you're correct. Marcia helped Blank to do the dishes. Marcia helped Blank to do the dishes. Tamika again. Then Narlene, Kevisha, Melrose, Darrell, Kerry. Is these things why people skip school? Don't skip school tonight, believer. Please stay in school. Jackie and Adriana. Did I say it's Tamika? Yes, it's Tamika. Oops. I almost give it to Kevisha. All right. So yes, that one is me, Kevisha. All right. Believer said lol. All right. Yes, that one is me. Listen to this one. Between you and blank, this is the best food ever. Between you and blank, this is the best food ever. Kevisha. Kevisha is correct. Oh, jeez. Kevisha. All right, so Adriana, miss, please tell them to stop answering the question before you're finished reading it. Adriana, they're not answering it before I read it, sweetheart. You are lagging, so you're hearing it later than them. Runke, welcome, Kazi. Thank you for joining, sweetheart. Always go with me. So it's always between you and me. So all the persons that say you are correct. All the persons that say me, you are correct. So it's always between you and me. All right, next one. Sandra and blank received the most food. Sandra and blank received the most food. Is correct. So Kevisha, Tamika, Melrose, Daryl says me, which is not correct, sweetheart. Runke, Colina, Adriana, and Kerry. You are all correct. But Kevisha got that one first. Next. Next. It was clear that my brother and blank were in trouble. It was clear that my brother and blank were in trouble. Melrose. All right, this one goes to Melrose. So Melrose, Kevisha, Runke, Kerry, Darrell, Kalina, Adriana saying she got it first, Adriana saying I, Jacqueline, and Adriana saying I again. All right, so it goes to Melrose. Next one. Kim saw Jessica and Blank at the video arcade. Kim saw Jessica and Blank at the video arcade. Kevisha. All right, this is one of the tricky one. I'm seeing a lot of eyes. Kevisha, why are you changing your answer? All right, so I'm seeing a lot of eyes for this one, so let me address it quickly. Remember, the subject is I, and the object, the person receiving the action, is me. So Kim is the one that is doing the action. Kim saw. Who did Kim saw? Or who did Kim see? Kim saw Jessica and me. We can break it. If it was me, wouldn't the subject be first? All right, Daryl. So that's what I'm breaking now. The subject is Kim. So Kim is the subject. Kim is the one that is doing the action. So Kim saw who? Jessica and me. Jessica and me are the persons that are receiving the action. We are being seen by Kim. Now, if we break that into two smaller sentences, it would be Kim saw me at the video arcade. It wouldn't be Kim saw I at the video arcade. And Kim saw Jessica. So Kim saw Jessica and Kim saw me. So you can break it apart like that. So me is correct. Yes, Kim saw me. Yes, Daryl. So remember, the subject there is Kim. It's kind of tricky because it wants to make you think that Jessica and I would be the subject, but no, the subject is Kim. And Jessica and me are being seen by Kim. So if you break it into the two smaller sentences, Kim saw Jessica at the video arcade, and Kim saw me at the video arcade, not Kim saw I. All right, moving on. Listen to this one now. Kim and Blank saw Jessica at the video arcade. Kim and Blank saw Jessica. Yes, Melrose, it is I this time. So Melrose, Kerry, Darrell. Yes, it is I this time. So this time, Kim and I are the subject. What did Kim and I do? We saw Jessica. So Jessica is now receiving the action. Kim and I are the ones doing the action. If we break it into two smaller sentences, Kim saw Jessica at the video arcade. I saw Jessica at the video arcade. So yes, this time it is I. So Melrose, Kerry, Daryl, Tamika, Kevisha, Colina, Adriana, Narlene, Jackie, and Tara. You all said I, but Melrose came in first. That's it for I and me. I don't know if you have any sentence you want to share with how people misuse these words, but these two words are very tricky, very, very tricky, very troublesome. A lot of people don't know how to use them. And all right, Melrose saying you and I. A lot of people don't know how to use them, but if you think of them as object and subject, it makes it way easier. Me and my sister, me and my brother. Yes, that's a very common one. So even when I'm teaching, I have to keep reminding my kids when they're writing their essay. Me and my dad did this, or me and my mom. It's my mom and I, or my dad and I. Me and my mother, yes. Never start a sentence with me. Good, Tamika, because me is the object, so you start with the subject. Good one, Tamika. All right, so there are many persons who don't know the difference or how to use them. Send them to Kai's Creative Learning. There's a video there. They can watch it, and I promise you it will help because I show how to break apart the sentence into two smaller sentences, and I talk about the object and the subject, and it's very helpful. All right, ready to move on. This time, we're going to some troublesome ones. T-O, T-O-O, and T-W-O. But normally, when I was living in Jamaica, I can't recall seeing much misuse where T-O and T-O-O are concerned. But since of late, oh my word, I have seen so many misuses with those two words on social media, all over the place. So we're going to talk about them tonight. So earlier when I asked about THERE, somebody said also. TOO is used to show also. It means also. I'm going to the movie too. I'm also going to the movie. Um, it is also used to show too much or too little. Social media scholars, yes. It is also used to show too much or too little. So I always say to my kids, if you're going to write much after, it's too much. But most time persons said T-O much. It's never T-O much, it's T-O-O much. And I think the problem here is that T-O is pronounced too and T-O-O is pronounced too. In Jamaica, we say T-O is two. One O, so we don't stretch it. We say two. And then T-O-O is two. Because of that, I think we don't make too many mistakes where those two words are concerned. But I'm seeing it a lot on social media now. So let's talk about them. The first sentence. I will take a taxi blank the airport. I will take a taxi blank the airport. Is it T-O, is it T-O-O, or is it T-W-O? Tamika, Kevisha, Kerry, Darrell, Jackie, Paulino, Narlene, Adriana, Runke. You're all correct, but Tamika was first. All right. So yes, I'll take a taxi to T-O. If I skipped you, Melrose, yes, your name is there after Jackie. Tamika, Kevisha, Kerry, Darrell, Jackie, Melrose. Yes, your name is there, sweetheart. It's there, Melrose. All right, next sentence. The dress is blank, big for me. No call. All right, Kevisha said two, Tamika, Kalina, and Darrell. You're all correct. Melrose, Kerry, Narlene, Rumke, Jackie. You're all correct, but Kevisha came in first. All right, so the dress is T-O-O. It's too big for me. Next, I have eaten blank much cake. I have eaten blank much cake. No Kalina, no Tamika. Yes, Kevisha. Kevisha, Melrose, and Narlene, you're correct. Jackie, you're correct, but it's Kevisha first. Runke, no. Kerry, yes. Darrell, Adriana, Tamika. Kalina corrected herself, and Believer 876. You're all correct. So too much. Remember, I tell you, whenever it's much, you use TOO before it. So too much cake, too much water, too much food, too much dinner. TOO. All right. Next, Adriana. I'm going to say it again, sweetheart. You are going to see your name first for the most part. You're going to see your name at a different place than where I am seeing yours. But I have to use what I am seeing, Adriana. So sorry, sweetheart. Every question, Adriana said, Miss, I am first, Miss, I am second. Sorry, baby, but I have to use the one that I see first, Adriana. And most of the times, your answers are going to be first. Sometimes you're going to type your answer and you're going to be waiting before other answers start coming in. I I do it on Cadian's Live just to see what you guys experience, and I experience the same thing. So I know what it feels like. One week I was screenshotting a waste. I screenshot so many and sent to Cadian because I was seeing my name first, and when she called all the name, I'm like 100 down the line. I'm like the 10th name down the line, the 6th name down the line. But on my end, I was first. I guess so. May I have some? Just give it to me. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. That's okay, baby. That's fine. I forgot, yeah. All right, so let's move on. There were blank cakes on the table. There were blank cakes on the table. Yes, Tamika. So if you can say how many and answer the question, then yes, it is correct. 2 cakes, TWO. So Tamika, Narlene, Darrell, Jackie, Kerry, Kevisha, Adriana, Believer, I screenshot tonight, hoping to get a point. Colina, Melrose, no, Believer. Believer said the number 2. Believer, trust me. If it's not first on my end, I still can't give it a point, sweetheart. All right. No, sir, internet not making me great at all this week. All righty. I think this is not the last one. Can you give these blank keys? Oh, listen. So this time it's 2 answers. You're going to write them in the order. Tamika, stop cheating. You're going to write them in the order of how they should appear in the sentence. So 2 answers. Can you give these blank keys blank jack? 2 answers. I need them in the same line because you might write one and then somebody else write the other. Narlene is correct. Can you give these 2 keys to Jack? So Narlene, Kevisha, and Kerry all have the correct answer, but it goes to Narlene. Melrose, you flipped it. 2 keys, that's the number 2. Yes, I'm believer. That's the number 2, and then you're giving it to someone, CO. So Narlene got that. Let's go to the next one. Again, it's going to be 2 and no, this one is 3. So this one, you're going to find all 3 twos in the sentence. Put them in the correct order. The food was blank much. I had blank separated into blank servings. I could read the word. The food was too much. I had to separate it into 2 servings. Too much, 2. Kevisha, Jackie, Narlene, Tamika, Daryl, Kerry, And Adriana, but it's Kevisha. Looks like Canada is gonna take it home tonight. Believer and Melrose. Melrose, you only have two answers. It's three, sweetheart. The food was too much, so I had to separate it in two servings. Yes, Colina, you're correct. Just a little bit late. All right, let's move on. Is that the last one? Yes, that's the last one for two. So we're done with two. Now, do you want to share how you have seen these three words misused, or any one of them misused? Misused. Give them their tablet or their phone, Melrose, with the channel on it so they can participate by themselves. Keep them busy on the channel. All right, anybody wants to share how they have seen these words incorrectly used? Read that and rewrite it, Daryl. I don't think you wrote the correct thing. I'm to the shop. Oh, I'm going to the shop. I think you left out two. I'm going to the shop. So TOO should have been TO. Okay, Melrose. Internet buffering again. Yeah, Daryl, I figure out that's what happened. You left out the going. Adriana, there are too much girls. Okay, so TWO. So many things wrong with this sentence. There are two should have been TOO, and much in this case should have been many. Because I didn't teach much and many as a commonly confused word, as commonly confused words. But persons misuse these, yes. So many is used when you can count, and much is used when you cannot count. So like if you're cooking rice, you cannot count the rice grain, so you say too much rice. Welcome, Simple Things. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. Girls can be. Tamika, rewrite that. YouTube asking me to hide it, and I'm not sure what you're saying because something is incorrectly written. Message held for review. Can it be they are too much girls? No, so too many girls. It has to be too many girls. Right. Okay, that's what you were saying. Counted. Counted was spelled wrong. Yeah, so if you can count, you're using many. So if you're talking about water, you wouldn't say too many water. You'd say too much water. However, if you're talking about cases of water or bottles of water, since you can count the bottles of water or the cases of water, you would say too many cases of water or too many bottles of water. But if you're talking about the ocean or it's raining and there's a lot of water outside, you say too much water. I am always here. I have to go now. Thank you for coming out and liking. All right, so Dejane is leaving. She's saying she was always here. She has to go now. Thank you for coming out and liking the thought. So she's giving an early thought. You know, she normally does it at the end, but she's leaving tonight. She says, life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. Love you so much, Dejane, and thank you for your support and your thoughts every single Saturday night. We appreciate that. So again, it is life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. And that's such a big one because sometimes we struggle with some things and later on we realize that we're not struggling so much with it anymore because we become stronger. As you deal with it over and over, you become stronger. And I normally tell my students when they just come, when I was in Jamaica, I was in sixth grade. Now I'm in fourth grade. I normally tell them at the beginning of the school year that when you were in fifth grade or third grade, what we're doing in sixth or fourth seem so much harder or seem so hard. However, your brain mature. So it's like you're getting stronger. So you can now handle this. When you were in a lower grade, you probably couldn't handle it because you were not strong enough or your brain wasn't mature enough. So thank you so much, Dijane, for that thought tonight. Appreciate your presence too. And we'll talk in the week, Dijane, because I need to tell you something. The one I hate is when Americans call two persons people. Oh, and two people, two persons. I was looking at that the other day, simple things, and there are many different ways they can be used, and some sites are telling you that you can say persons, and some are saying people. So probably it can be argued. I don't know, but yes, we have used them in so many ways or misused them in so many ways. But some things can be argued. As I said, I was looking into it. I posted on WhatsApp and somebody texted me saying that my post was wrong. And I had to Google and screenshot and send it to the person. But yeah, yes, they are. All right, moving on. We are now going to accept, and expect. And this is the last segment. So don't get weary, we're almost there. So accept, expect, and accept. Hmm. So the first sentence is, we all passed our class, blank Tim. Accept, or expect. We all passed our class, blank Tim. Except Narlene, Jackie, Tamika, Kevisha, but it's Narlene. So we all passed our class except Tim. That's an exception. Tim didn't pass it. Everybody else passed it. Except is correct, simple thing. All right, let's move on to the next one. I didn't blank to see you so early. I didn't blank to see you so early. Narlene again, expect. I didn't expect to see you so early. Only Narlene answering that one. All right, Kevisha, Jackie, Tamika, Melrose, and simple things. All right, expect is correct. Next one. Everybody was willing to join the competition, blank one. Everybody was willing to join the competition, blank one. Except, and that's Melrose. You are correct, Melrose. Melrose, you are on fire tonight, Melrose. You are blazing, Melrose. So Melrose, Jackie, and Narlene. Narlene left out the C, but I know what you're saying, sweetheart. So everybody was willing to join the competition except one person. So one person didn't want to join. And I will blank your offer if it is a generous one. I will blank your offer if it is a generous one. All right, Tamika, your a W came instead of the E, but that's okay. Jackie, Narlene, Kevisha, Melrose, drop off the T, Melrose, and Kalina. So that one goes to Tamika. Look like competition stiff over here. That was the last one, guys. I didn't want to say it because you would have picked up that it's accept. So that's the last one. Yes, very last sentence. So I guess we have come to the end of our night. You were a very good sport. And I always appreciate your presence and always appreciate you participating. Now it's time to say who the winner is. And I hope I don't have a tie because it looks so close. Who do you think is the winner, guys? Is it Kada? Is it Tamika? Is it Hugh? Is it Narlene? Kerry? Jackie? Stennies? Colina? Byru? Melrose? Or Kevisha? Those are the names that are on the board. So Tamika said Melrose or Kevisha. Kevisha is so confident. She said it's her. And Melrose said it's Narlene. Well, let's tally the scores. With 1 point, I have, Kalina says Kevisha. Gonna look in my journal later, no? Tamika said that. All right, with 1 point, whether I win or not, I am always and forever will be a winner. Of course, Kevisha, I like the spirit. Darrell says expected. I think he's lagging a bit. All right, so with 1 point, Byru, Colina, Tennies, and you. I know you guys didn't score 1 point. You got so many answers correct. However, they just came in a little bit late. And so you only scored one on the board. But as Kevisha said, whether she wins or not, she is a winner. So you all are winners tonight. Now, with 2 points, I have Jackie and Kada. And you guys know that you are all winners. So 2 points on the board doesn't mean that you're not a winner. And then this is, Kerry with 3 points. It's Kerry. Seems as if Kerry is gone. Kerry, are you still here, baby? And then this is where the competition gets stiff. Tamika, Narlene, Melrose, and Kevisha. One has 10 points. One has 6 points. One has 9 points. And one has 7 points. Competition stiff. So, with 6 points, somebody's internet did not make them great tonight. You know who said that earlier on. That's Narlene. So 6 points, Sissy, puts you in fourth place. With 7 points, somebody said that she came in late and that we are all lucky. That's Tamika. Tamika, you're saying you have 6, I have 7 on here. Then the real competition was between Melrose and Kevisha. Tip like wow. Kevisha, you have, Melrose, you have with 9 points. It's Melrose. And yes, Kevisha, you are the big winner tonight with 10 points. Yes, Melrose, you have 9 points. Kevisha has 10. So you're 1 point short, Melrose. All right, so congrats, Kevisha. Congrats, Melrose. You did awesome. And congrats to all of you who made it to the scoreboard. And well played. Thank you to all who did not make it to the scoreboard, but you did an awesome job. Look almost moving. All right. On the other page, I have some persons who invited some persons. I have some people who invited some people. So, all right, Jackie's saying congrats to all. Kevisha said, look how me could I get more if I wasn't driving. Tamika, big up on herself. All right, so tonight, Kada invited 5 persons. You know what I'm gonna start doing? Have a roll call at the end. And if the persons who are invited are not here, then the person who invites them cannot get the token. Sasha Winter invited Adriana, but Sasha didn't join. But Adriana is here. So thank you, Sasha. Adriana, please tell Sasha thanks a lot. And Adriana, thank you so much for coming and please come back. Tara invited Thog. Thank you, Tara. And Thog, you were here last week and I appreciate that. You're here this week again. I appreciate. Gene, even though he is busy, he has a fish fry in Jamaica tonight. He took the time out to join to say hi and also sent Kevon and Ronaldo over here. So, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Without you, I tell you, every week the show would not go on. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But what I want you to do, guys, is spread the word more. Spread the word. Tell your friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousins. Tell them to come over on a Saturday night, man, and hang with us and have some fun. Adriana, I believe I'm going to be the scoreboard on the scoreboard next week. I love the spirit, Adriana. So I'll be looking out for you next week. I hope your internet will not be lagging at all, and definitely you'll make it to the scoreboard. But you did an awesome job, Adriana. Thank you so much. All right, so those are my winners for the week. Kevisha, we'll talk off the air again, so you can tell me what you want. And I don't know if Kada is still here. But thank you all for coming. That's it for, oh, we need to decide what we're going to talk about next week. So we still have 25 persons on here. So what are the topics you would like to discuss next week? Or what topic would you like to discuss? Colina sound lucky our internet was buffering. Or she would have beaten a street and lane. All right, so last week we did some geography. We looked at landforms and water bodies. Today we looked at some commonly confused words. Congrats, guys, from Narlene. What topic would you like us to discuss next week, guys? Anything you have in mind? Colina Tamika said that will never happen. Any topic you guys have in mind that you'd like us to discuss next week? Don't tell me I'm on my own with that. All right, Tamika is thinking. I hope everybody else is thinking. So you're going to tell me the topic that you're thinking of, and I am going to do a vote or a poll. I'm going to ask, and you will just say yes. And then the one that has the most yeses. Can I say yeses? Like last night, I was watching something on a video, and the person keep on saying Texas, Texas, Texas. Tamika, want math again? Oh, you missed the math night. All right, so Tamika says math. Any other topic, guys? The math was so much fun, Tamika. You should go back and watch the live video. It was loads of fun. And the fun facts were awesome. Some great fun facts. All right, so Tamika says math. Any other topic you'd like to discuss? Anybody else? All right, two persons left. I guess they're not interested in the topics. Gnarly, now I know why I want Tamika. You were out. Narlene, what topic you want to discuss next week? Kevisha, what topic you want to discuss next week? Colino, come on, guys, talk to me. 22 persons. What topic would you like to discuss next week? Which topic is that, sis? Which topic is anything? Kevisha says riddles. Let me write riddles. Narlene, so much to learn over here. Tamika say yes to the riddles. I don't ask for the poll yet. Oh, you start voting already. Adriana says, looks like it's gonna be riddles. Anything is good with me, Paulino. Me feel good tonight. A long time and I make it on the board. So true, Melrose, that you almost win. You gave Kevisha a run for your money tonight. Paulina, Jamaican proverbs. Anything else? Melrose said any topic is good. So I have math, I have riddles, and I have Jamaican proverbs. Two more, and then I'll do the poll. All right, Melrose like Jamaican proverbs. All right, one more, two more, any more? Proverbs can. Tamika, you agree with everything. Melrose say, can you do science? All right, we did science already, but we can do science. So Baru says Jamaican proverbs too. One more, and then I'm gonna do the poll. Math, riddles, Jamaican proverbs, and science. Melrose, any specific area in science? I think when we did science the last time, was it the human body? I think we did the human body. So that's what I said to Narlene. History. We did history. When did we do history? We did Jamaican history. Was it only Jamaican history? Remind me, guys, was it just Jamaican history that we did? Two persons are saying history right now. All right, so anyone can work, Tamika. Okay, so you guys are saying we did Jamaican history. Um, Melrose said, I I saw something from Melrose a while ago and it disappeared. General sciences. I'm going for my T's. I'm not sure what you're saying, Melrose. Topics them sound good. Jamaican history. All right, so let's do the vote. So this time it wouldn't be Jamaican history. It would be international. We take it globally. So let me write global right here, not just Jamaica. Oh Lord, and I said we're gonna research again. All right, so let's vote. So now you're not saying no, you're only saying yes. If you are not in agreement with that topic, don't say anything at all. So I don't want to be counting no. I'm just going to be counting yes. So if you want that topic, just say yes. If you don't want it, don't say anything. Yes, I'm going to take the TEAS test. The science will help me. Oh, okay. I got you, Melrose. All right. So math. If you want math, say yes. If you don't want math, don't say anything at all. So math, yes. I give you 1 minute for each. So if it's math, say yes. I guess Tamika changed her mind after she heard the other topic. All right. So it's not gonna be math, it seems. Okay, Melrose says yes. Melrose, you only have one vote. You only have one vote, Melrose. So if you want the science, you can't say yes to the math. So so far we have 2 votes for math, 3 votes for math. No, you only have one vote. If you vote for all of them, Melrose, it wouldn't make sense. What if everybody vote for all the topics? Then I wouldn't have a choice. So if you want to change it, tell me you want to change it. Or if you want to keep it, that's fine. But you can't vote twice. Tamika says spoil ballot. Yes. You can imagine we're gonna vote for the 2 persons running for president. Everybody vote for the 2 of them. All right, so keep it. Okay, so we're gone over a minute. We have 3 persons saying yes to math. All right, riddles. How many persons want riddles? Just say yes. If you want riddles, say yes. So that's Kevisha, 1. Polina, 2. Thanks, Sissy. So we have 2 votes for riddles. Anybody else want riddles? Riddle me this and riddle me that. Guess this riddle and perhaps not. Nobody else for riddles? 10 more seconds. Adriana says yes for riddles. Come on, somebody else vote or we're gonna have a tie. Somebody else vote or we're gonna have a tie. I got next 2 weeks. Riddles, I got next 2 weeks. We're gonna have a tie with riddles right now. Riddles and math. All right, going once, going twice, and riddles is gone. So that's 3 persons for riddles. Let's go Jamaican proverbs. Jamaican proverbs. Jamaican proverbs. Hi, Zippy. I miss you, Zippy. How are you? Please say hi to Zariah for me, Zippy. Nobody wants Jamaican proverbs? Which one are you saying yes to, Baru? Jamaican proverbs? All right, so we Baru said 4 yes. Only one I can call Baru. Anybody else for Jamaican proverbs? Going once, going 2 times, and it is gone. So Jamaican proverbs 1. Let's go to science. Who says science? Anybody for science? All right. All right. Jackie says yes to science. Zipporah says yes to science. Believer says yes to science. All right. So Byru said no boring. So Jackie, Zipporah, and Believer. That's 3 for science. Come on, guys. Somebody else say yes. Because if you don't say yes, we're going to have triple math, riddles, and science. Going once, going twice, and the science is gone. That's 3. History. Who wants history? Anybody for hit? Oh my word. Anybody for history? Narlene, you're voting for Shanae? I'm sure she would say yes to math, but obviously she's not here. But I'm sure she would say yes for math. All right, history, 10 seconds and it's gone. Five, four, three, two, and history is gone. 0 votes. So Jamaican Proverbs is out. Global history is out. So I have math, riddles, and science. What I'm gonna do, these are gonna be for the next 3 weeks. Polling station closed. So math is gonna be next week. Riddles gonna be the next week after next week. Oh wait, hold on there. Let me check something. Next week is gonna be math. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the following week or the following week. I might be out for 2 weeks, guys, but next week I'll tell you. I'm gonna be on next week, but I might be out for 2 weeks, which is week after next and the week after. But I'll let you guys know. Yes, Tamika. I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna be out, but next week is definitely gonna be math. And if I'm out for those 2 weeks, when we return, it's gonna be riddles and then science. So next week's Friday will be what? Next week Saturday will be what? Today is the 5th. All right. That's a good idea. And when I go do them 2 Saturday nights. Oh Lord, Sissy. I'm gonna have to record myself and send it to you, Sissy. Kamika, that's an idea, no. You guys agree? 21 persons still on here. So 5, 12, 19. So next week for sure I'll be on, but the two weeks after that, I'm not sure I'll be on. So Tamika is suggesting, along with Proverbs. So Tamika and Kalina are suggesting that we mix them. What the date then right, Sissy? 5, 12, 19. It's 2020. And it, riddle me this and riddle me that. All right. Sissy, you're losing me. So Narlene and Kalina are saying that we should mix the questions, math, riddles, and science for next week. I like the idea. So if you like the idea, say yes. Adriana is saying that too. Do a little of the 3. I like the idea. So if you like the idea, say yes. So Melrose is saying yes. All right. So send in the yeses, guys. And then, so next week I'll mix them. All right. All right. So I'll mix them. So math, oh Lord, a little bit of math, some riddles, and then some science. Makes sense. Oh, and today's the 5th. I got you, sissy. Thank you, Kevisha. The old brain slow up. All right. So we're going to mix them next week. So come prepared for a little math, some riddles, and some science. Kabaru sake, some proverbs. All right. So I guess we need to mix up everything next week. All right. Let's see how that goes. I can do a mixture. Okie dokie, that's it for tonight, guys. I love Unu so much. Just drop some business question in it too, please. Lol, I didn't major in science. And I didn't major in business. I major in science. So I have no knowledge of business. Unless I'm gonna ask you about the typewriter and the computer and whatever. I have no knowledge sense, no business sense. I didn't do that in school. I did the sciences. All right, so we'll mix them all. All right, Melrose, good night, sweetheart. Thank you so much for joining and congrats again on your score. A school vacation on the planned family. Sissy, I'm not sure if I won't be on. I might be. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you guys know next week. All right, guys. So that's it for tonight. Love you all. Thank you all. See you next week. Bye, Zippy. School not give holiday. No, sissy. My last day will be on the 18th. Good night, Tamika. Have a blessed week yourself. And send some more subscribers, Tamika. Send some more of those students. Alrighty. Bye bye, believer. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. Good night, Kevisha. We'll talk, Kevisha. All right, Tamika. Good night, Coco. Thank you so much for coming and staying, even when you're buffering. Oh, I've not seen anybody else, Tamika. All right, guys. Remember to come back and check out the channel Monday to Friday and then join Saturday night. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Adriana. Today was my church day, Adriana. So you have a blessed day at church tomorrow. All right. See you guys. Bye bye. I'm still seeing 16. Appreciate you. I'm going to end it here, guys. But I don't want to end it on you. I prefer if you leave me. So go ahead and close out. That's it for the night. Bye bye, KD, and thank you so much for your support. Bye, Adriana. Thank you, sweetheart. Alrighty, guys. Bye bye.